I've been listening to literally nothing else since Hit Me Hard and Soft came out, so let's talk about it. Truly think that Billie is one of, if not the most important artist of our generation. I think that her and Phineas together as a pairing is literally supernatural. The reason I say that is because you can feel how deeply they understand each other through their music. They are both unreal talented. She is co-producing this with him. She is mixing these songs, and the production of I literally Hit Me Hard and Soft sounds like a return to herself, and it truly encapsulates who Billie and Phineas are. Like, Hit Me Hard and Soft, they have the ability to do both. It's beautiful, it's sexy, it's funny, like it's everything that Billie is. And it has this like underscore of confidence and authenticity that doesn't need to be loud. She's never needed to be loud. I also read that she and Phineas made the album with the context of not making it for anyone else. Like, in their heads, they were like, we don't have to release this, you know? It could just be an album for us. Like, what does that sound like? And that is what we got. And that is where the most pure art comes from. And it's so fucking obvious. I think my favorite moments are Skinny. I think it's a beautiful way to open up the album. I feel like it takes what we heard in Happier Than Ever and kind of brings it into this new level of understanding. Lunch, girl. That's when you really start to hear the Hit Me Hard and Soft, because you have this like, I can eat that girl for lunch. And then once it gets, you have this like bass line, wow, 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 wow. And you're like, oh, fuck, okay. And then you have Chihiro, which encapsulates this super jazzy vibe that we saw in Happier Than Ever, and it brings it into this new realm. But then we have the greatest. So this is the one that I heard in the listening party in New York that I was like, It was like the same vibes as Happier Than Ever at the very end, where you're like, oh my god, holy shit. It has a few moments on this album that are like that, and I love that she switched up her vocals a bit, because she has them. Why not? Then there's L'Amour, which, if you follow me, you already know this is my favorite fucking track. Was I expecting a club dance floor heater from Billie? No. The lyrics, too, like, get his ass, bitch. Get his ass. And the diner, haunting. Haunting when you know the context. It is so heartbreaking to hear about what she has endured with people in her fucking space. But personally, I love it, and I will be adding it to my Scorpio season playlist. I feel like Bittersweet will grow on me in time. I just appreciate it for the fact that it is so different than anything else that I've heard. That goes for the whole album, but specifically with Bittersweet, I feel like they just went off. And finally, we have Blue. I have a few thoughts on this. Number one, I've always connected to Billie in the synesthesia sense, and I have always felt that she is just like blue. Like, that's how I see her in my head. And that's partly why I thought that this album was so her, because it's obviously Blue. This might be a big reach, but I'm gonna make it. Toward the end of Blue, she pitches her voice down, and in that section, it kind of sounds like The Neighborhood. And I used to be obsessed with The Neighborhood when I was in high school. Like, I would only listen to The Neighborhood for like a long while. Was I okay? No. There are a few like flares in the production that just like sound similar to the production of the old Neighborhood albums. So again, maybe that's a reach, but maybe it's not. I love how so many of these songs are A, longer, but B, have like a switch up in the middle somewhere, or there's just so many different layers to them that it just feels like you'll be uncovering things for like years. And I'm just so excited to really like keep listening to this album and just letting it resonate more and more. Please comment what you think about it. I would love to have more discussion about it. The first album in a really long time that I have been super, super excited about and just like met and exceeded expectations. Okay, love you. Bye.